Well, yes, as you've seen, Babajide Ogunsanwo joins us next. Thank you for coming on today. And I'm just wondering, what kind of figures could there ever be when it has to do with impeachment? You've looked into that. Well, is it about figures or what did you say?
Partially about figures, partially about our feelings of learning from history. So today, the first argument is a lot of people feel this all started in 2015, but the evidence doesn't suggest that. So we need to look at where is the foundation of all of this attempt to dethrone the president of the Senate. Then second is we should look at how does this impact Nigerians on the street? And we have some evidence on that. And the third is what likely will happen within the next 6 months. And so our emphasis should focus on exactly what had happened 4 decades ago. The first Senate president of this presidential system that we're running. How did it happen? Now, the records clearly shows that, yes, Justice Senator Wayers Ward became the Senate president. But how did he become Senate president? It was through lobbying. And so, yes, he won by 53 votes compared to Justice Atake's 42 votes. But here's what is more important. The first is the deputy Senate president then was from a different party. So we had Justice Wayers from the Nigerian National Party of Nigeria, NPN, and you had his deputy, Senator Washpam, from the NPP. And so those that argue that, oh, it's an aberration for us to have the Senate president from one party and...
From a minority party.
And from exactly.
The other from majority.
So the history shows it all started in 1979. Who was the one that nominated, well, who nominated Senator Wayers? It was Dr. Saraki. So we see it's in the genes. It was Dr. Saraki that nominated Senator Wayers to become Senate president. And then there was a lot of lobbying. Eventually, what had happened was all the 16 senators from the NPP voted en bloc for Senator Wayers. And he then became Senate president and his deputy from a minority party. The second argument is people talk about party loyalty, that wherever the party says senators should go, should be what they should listen to. But the evidence we have, Gimba, shows otherwise. Again, in 79, Senator Justice Atake, who was the candidate of the UPN, again trying to become Senate president, was looking for votes. But the record shows that there was a particular Senator, Gaius Gilama, that voted, he was from the UPN, voted against Senator Atake. And so the two things we've established is, first, from 1979, we've been having this war at the Senate. And the second is, there's no such thing as loyalty to a party. It's never existed.
Even though they all say, look, according to the laws, it's the party that produces the candidate. And as such, they expect the candidates to absolutely be loyal to the party.
So what happens is it's all about lobbying. Once the candidate gets into the Senate, it's no longer about the party. It's about interest. It's about how do you survive in the Senate. And so the second thing is Nigerians are asking, how easy is it to remove the Senate president? And the evidence we have today shows, yes, we've got 3 past Senate presidents that have been impeached. 1 has resigned. But let's focus on the 2 former Senate presidents that were impeached in this 4th Republic. Senator Evans Emerem and Senator Chuba Okadigbo. And then we had Senator Wabara who resigned. The interesting thing is, from the script of how to remove a senator, the first rule is the senator must not stay beyond the first 700 days. And so if you look at Obasanjo's playbook of how to remove a Senate president, he cuts them off quickly. In the history of the country, in all of our history, the shortest lived Senate president was the first Senate president of the Fourth Republic. Senator Emerem, only 168 days on that seat. It was off. In simple terms, in Obasanjo's 8-year history as president, during his second term, he had 5 Senate presidents. In his first term, first 4 years, he had 3. So we can see Evans only did 168 days, even though to get into the Senate, he had 64 votes. That's Evans Emerem. When the heat came onto him, 90 senators voted for his impeachment. And so we can see that, yes, constitutionally, you probably require only 73, but they were able to get 90 senators to get him out. Chuba Okadigbo, again, less than 300 days. First time of Obasanjo, he was out. Things were also very hot for Senator Pius Hayim. So hot that he chose not to come back as Senate president in Obasanjo's second term. So in his first term, 3 Senate presidents. Adolphus Wabara, he tried 671 days on that seat before he had to tender his resignation. And then you had Senator Namani that did 785 days. In all, the longest serving senator under Obasanjo was Senator Pius Hayim, 1,029 days. Based on that standard, even if Bukola Saraki were impeached today, he has still stayed longer than all senators that served under Obasanjo. Currently, Senator Saraki is the second longest serving Senate president in Nigeria. So the question we should ask is, there's a particular man that stands quite significantly from the others.
Okay. We'll talk about that when we come back from this break, and that will be in a moment. Don't miss it.